So I'm joined by Harry Jones. Harry, what were your thoughts on last weekend's game?
Well, really disappointing result again for Basingstoke at home. It seems like every time I go, they fail to win. Marlow are a good side that you can't really take anything away from that. I've watched them twice in the last week. I watched them beat Guernsey 6-0 in midweek. So there's no real shame in losing to them. They got some fantastic players, some real stands out. They got Wachuka up front, scored 7 in the league this season as well. They got a fantastic centre-back partnership. Louis Rogers in midfield. They're a really good team all over, really well coached too. But yeah, I think Dan Brownlee will be really disappointed. Again, there's three draws or defeats at home in their last 4 games. So really disappointing run of games at the Winklebury Sports Complex, especially after such a strong start to the season. So they have to go and recover yet again. But yeah, really disappointing, especially against a promotion rival.
Yeah. So what were your thoughts on the controversial incidents of the game as well? There are plenty of them.
Yeah, well, there are 3 main incidences of controversy. So you had Junaid Bell's massive tackle in the first half. High tackle, bit of follow through. He did win the ball though, so I think yellow card probably is fair. They're trying to be a bit more strict on these sort of tackles with a bit of follow through that are a bit high. But I think a yellow card probably was fair because he did go and win the ball first, and the number 8 did slightly shirt the tackle. So I think that one was fair. Then there was the red card incident. I don't think Brad Wilson can really have any complaints about that one. He did go in high on the goalkeeper Simon Grant, who he claims nearly had his ribs broken by the tackle, which I think is probably a bit of an exaggeration. I don't think it was that bad, but I think it probably was a red card tackle. And then you had another one. The one that particularly interested me was Jordan Brown. He pretty much wrestled his man to the floor off the ball. He claims that there was a body check involved, but I think it was pretty much violent conduct off the ball. I tweeted out the incident. I got some good footage of it, and that's got nearly 10,000 views on Twitter, and it's got a lot of discussion. The Marlow manager's joined in. Brad Wilson's chirped in. He says that if his is a red, then that one should be a red too. So I think that's quite frustrating for Basingstoke, especially since they had to deal with 10 men, and Marlow could have been the same for the last sort of 35, 40 minutes. So yeah, there's a lot of discussion, a lot of arguments on Twitter between the Basingstoke players and Marlow players and manager. But I think overall, the decisions they give was probably fair. I think Jordan Brown's incident off the ball was probably the only one where I'd maybe say that was a red. But overall, I think the ref just about made the right decision, although Dan Brownlee did not agree in his post-match interview.
Yeah. Thanks, Harry.